Today's video is going to be how to remove the left-hand fairing off a Ducati Supersport 950. So first step, what we'll have to do is we'll have to remove this black infill panel here. There's a couple of screws there, there's a screw there, there's a screw at the front, and it'll just slide out there, so we remove that. Black plastic fairing there because we need to gain access to a couple of screws behind there. There's also some screws at the front of the bike, tucked up underneath. I'll show these in a bit more detail later. There's a screw up underneath there. There's also going to be a screw just in here as well. Along the back of the bike, down low, there's going to be some screws just tucked up in here. We'll have to gain access from the back of the side stand for that. There's a screw just above the water pump. Another screw just above that. Then there's a screw just to the side of the fuel tank. Underneath the bike, there's going to be two screws we need to remove as well. So you can see there's one just up under here. Again, 4 mils, and then we'll move back. And there's another 4 mil screw. So the first piece we're going to be removing is this black plastic panel here, held in with 2 screws, one there, and then it's just held in with some tabs along here, so we'll just slide it out after we've removed the screws. Two screws have been removed, so now we can just grab the panel and we can just slide it back and release it from the tabs underneath. And a couple of tabs at the front. After we've removed that black plastic fairing, there's 2 4 mil Allen head screws we'll need to remove. There's one there, and then there's one a little bit lower. We'll take those 2 screws out. First screw is going to be up here, again 4 mil Allen key, and there's going to be another screw down here, another 4 mil Allen screw. On the back of the fairing, just in front of the side stand, another 4 mil screw we'll have to remove. So I'll sneak in behind the side stand there to remove that one. Another screw to remove from the back of the fairing, tucked in behind there, just above the water pump. Again, 4 mils. There's another screw just above the one we just removed above the water pump, up a little bit higher still. I'm going to be removing the screw now to the side of the fuel tank, back top part of the fairing. We've removed all the screws off the fairing. Next step is to pull away the fairing from beneath the headlight. So we'll just give that a bit of a pull out. And what we're doing is just disengaging a couple of retainers here. There's one up there. And then there's another retainer here as well. So we've released that. Next step's going to be from the front of the bike. Is what we need to do is gently pull out on the fairing, because there's a retainer around about here somewhere. So again, it's like a plastic pin into a socket. So we need to pull gently out on that to try and release that. There we go. So there we can go. There we can see the pin and just fits into a rubber grommet there in the socket there. So the last bit now, we've removed all the screws and all the retainers around the front. Last thing now is we just need to slide it back because there'll be a retainer behind here.